Scentland, the land of scent. Hi there, it's Chris. This time from a slightly different, within a different environment today, and I've chosen this environment because I wanted to get out of the closed, room and space of home, because this fragrance I'm going to review is requiring it. It lives best in this environment, and it totally reflects several things of this environment that we have here around us, and so it's one of my favorite fragrances. It's from a niche house in London, and it is Ormonde Jayne. And Ormonde Jayne is as I said, a niche house in London, run by and founded by Linda Pilkington, and it's a very nice presentation as well of this fragrance. You can see it's beautifully packed in, and the bottle itself, it's a heavy, very heavy glass bottle, and the close mechanism of this one is very nice. It has sort of a magnetic thing. So the bottle, as I said, very, very heavy. The cap is very heavy as well. It's extremely nice. I got it actually. My attention has been drawn to this fragrance by a sales assistant in a niche perfumery or perfume shop, and I had to return that day back to get the fragrance because it's something I've been always looking for. It's extremely nice, and I'll tell you why. The nose, let's start with the nose behind this. Geza Schoen, who is again one of my favorite noses out there. He's done, for example, one of my other favorites, Kinski, that I reviewed already. It was my first review actually. And this one is equally special, not following any sort of trend. Is very beautiful. Let's dive in there. Sprayer works very nice. Not too much is coming out, but it doesn't really need it, because it's a quite intense and long-lasting fragrance with very rare components. So Geza Schoen used some very rare and sophisticated components to get this baby done, and the initial feeling about it, or the goal, was to create a warm, bitter and fresh, manly scent, which is absolutely done again. Good job, Geza Schoen. How it is achieved is clearly visible by the notes. We have juniper berries and bergamot in the top here, which give initial fresh, fresh sensation. Yet it's a bit bitter already in the top, probably because there's some cardamom and pink pepper as well in there already. Coriander and oud, so agarwood are coming in there. Agarwood, or oud, one of the most hyped about ingredients. Again, this was done in 2004, so Geza Schoen used oud already in 2004, and the real hype regarding the oud fragrances just started, I think, a few years ago. So a decade ago, Geza Schoen was already sort of sensing that direction where it all goes towards. And the other very rare ingredient in this one is hemlock, but there is some coriander in there as well, vetiver cedar, sandalwood and musk. I feel some moss in there as well, and it's beautiful. I've again sprayed it at home before the review. It's different. It's different on paper, or neutral ground as I call it, than on your skin, especially due to this environment that we are in. This is why I've chosen it, because this fragrance is totally natural. It gives you an absolutely natural vibe. It's beautiful, and it really plays well in the outdoors. What does it remind me of? When I close my eyes, it reminds me of this. So this is why I've chosen this environment as well, because it's really the woodland area with woods, fields. We are very lucky today because it has been raining during the night, and everything is breathing. Like the soil is breathing, the leaves are breathing. You know, when you walk through the wood, you can feel, you know, the rain, the water from the rain evaporating, and giving you all these beautiful scents coming up from the ground and from the side. It's beautiful. In some reviews I can see, you know, referrals to scents being, you know, forest-like, or walking as if walking through a pine forest. This is not the one. This is not pine forest feeling at all. This is living, natural. Not as if pine forest wouldn't be living, but it's too simple. This is much more complex, living, woodland, breathing, and still being warm. We are in the beginning of September, so still, you know, a bit of the warmth of summer is in there. The rain wasn't cold. It was still quite nice, quite warm, and the temperature is still, you know, warm. Yet already you can sense the impact of autumn. You can see it, and this how this fragrance comes across to me. Very natural, bitter a little bit, fresh, mossy. Still very positive. So to me there's nothing negative about it, even though it is not your summery fresh. It's different fresh. It's natural fresh. To me it's an all year round scent as well. You can use this in the winter. You can use it in the summer. You can use it autumn, springtime, no problem. Probably autumn is still the best. Sillage and projection. They're not too heavy. I wouldn't say that they're heavy. It depends again on the environment as well, where you use it. And it's because it's changing. I've felt it in a closed environment in my room or in my house, or even at my office. It's not the scent of it's not an office scent. It's not something that you use at home, like, you know, when you're in a closed environment. It's not, no. This requires, you know, this requires the outdoors. So sillage and projection are subject to that. Longevity, same. But I think 8 hours around. 8 hours around could be. It's not. It could be better. I could say that it could be better, but it doesn't really disturb me because it's there. For those 8 hours, it's there. And again, it's a scent that it's more for myself, for me to enjoy this beautiful treat. Like, it's really like a treatment, like, you know, and it goes so well. You know, coming out to the woods is also something that I enjoy a lot, and I gather a lot of energy of it, you know, and it's the same here. So it gives me totally that vibe that I want. Probably this is why I love it also that much. Occasion, I've talked about age. Really. I can see a guy in his 20s wearing this, 30s, 40s, 50s, no problem, 60s and up. There's no issue with that. So it's really a neutral kind of thing in that respect. So that works well as well. Yeah, it's just beautiful. So I hope it helped you to get an insight into this particular fragrance. And I think again that Geza Schoen has done a... Where are you going, baby? Had enough of my review. Sorry. I hope it helped you to make your choice, because it's an expensive fragrance. So if you make the investment, you should at least know what you're getting. You know, really, it is there for somebody who appreciates the naturalness of this beauty. I'm sure there are synthetic things in there, but as far as I remember from the Ormonde Jayne website, there's a statement there. I think it's from the Ormonde Jayne website that, of course, they're using most of the ingredients are natural, but synthetic ingredients are also necessary in order to make the natural ones shine more, and I don't care about it as long as the overall composition is as good as it is here. So again, brilliant one from Geza Schoen. Thanks for your attention. I keep on sitting here enjoying this beautiful woodland here, and to you all goodbye, and enjoy your days, and see you soon. Let me get another sniff. I like the top notes so much. And then that mossy dry down. Oh man, I could lose myself in this fragrance. I can tell you. Okay. Okay. So take care. I'm gonna let my thoughts go and let my spirit fly a little bit. Camera. Cheers.